Well, this should give you some idea of where I'm going with the documentary.
I see.
Basically, I want to show a day in the life of a cop, from the boredom of precinct routines to hazards and actions that he's going to face on the street against the criminals. What's wrong?
Has Delaney seen this?
Nobody's seen it but us.
Good, because no one's going to.
Wait a minute, Lisa.
Get rid of it. Bring me something I can approve.
What is wrong with this?
I'm not going to let you make our guys look like a bunch of jerks. That's what's wrong with it. You all right? Oh, yeah, just the usual morning sickness, which I'm getting used to. Anyway, get up in the morning, go into the bathroom.
I remember. It's not fun.
What are you doing here this early?
Well, Sam has morning duty with Allie, so I thought that the two of us could have some coffee.
No caffeine, but I do have some good herbal tea that Jamie recommended.
Jamie?
Yeah.
So, the two of you are talking now?
Barely, but yeah.
Has he decided what he wants to do?
No.
What is he thinking?
Amanda.
I'm just surprised. This doesn't seem like my brother at all. Usually my brother solves problems before they're even problems. But this is his baby. Exactly. So what is he waiting for?
I don't know. Like, a brunette ex-fiancée comes to mind.
Yes, an ex-fiancée.
Yeah, but she broke off the engagement. He didn't want to.
I'm gonna go talk to him again.
What, Amanda? No. Don't get involved in this. Don't argue with him because of me.
Don't worry about it. Jamie and I have always been able to talk to each other.
I know, but he's not going to listen to anybody. He has to make these decisions on his own.
I know my brother. When he's this confused, he needs to be told what to do.
Hey. Freshly ground and brewed cafe au lait.
Oh, you made this for me?
Yes, I made this for you, for the woman I adore.
Why don't you, put the coffee down and give me a kiss first?
I should make cafe au lait more often. What a great idea.
Oh, boy. You guys ever get any work done around here?
Hi.
You think you could free up one of those arms and give me a hug?
You got it. Hey, good to see you.
No, what's good is that you're home again. Hi.
I've been telling him that since we arrived. We were worried sick about you.
I know.
Hey, while you two catch up with each other, I think I'll go up and get changed, okay?
Okay, look, Felicia. Oh. Be right back, okay? Oh. Have one. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Don't hold back.
Thank you.
Well, thank God you patched everything up with Nicole.
Oh, yeah, we spent most of the night patching.
Did you? Mm-hmm. I don't suppose you gave any thought to the double wedding I'm planning.
I seem to remember some mention of it, but it got lost in the night somewhere.
Well, good morning, Grandma.
It's better than good, my man. Have you seen the paper?
No, I just got up.
Well, read it and laugh. It's all about how Mac was exonerated.
Hey, that is great.
Whew, I thought there for a while that we weren't going to get through this one.
Well, some things I'm still not clear on.
Only some things?
Like how Marston's jacket got into the lake by our boathouse.
What's not clear about that? He put it there himself, or he had somebody do it for him.
There's got to be more to it than that, Grandma.
Why?
Does it have anything to do with Josie's family?
What makes you think that?
Well, out of the blue yesterday with no explanation, Mom forbids me ever to see Josie again.
What's that got to do with Drew Marston?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out.
You're barking up the wrong tree, my man.
I don't think so. Marston ends up being alive, and Mom, bang, forbids me to ever see Josie again. And you can't fool me, Grandma. You know why.
Oh, you think so, do you?
I know you do.
you start making some sense?
You're supposed to be making a documentary.
Well, why don't you tell me what you think that is?
It's not what I just saw. A bunch of guys horsing around the station, dozing in police cars.
I'm just trying to show they work so hard they catch sleep wherever they can.
Well, that's not what comes across.
I will edit it so it does.
No, your whole approach is wrong. Put your creative ego aside for a second and think about the overall effect of what you're shooting.
Oh, right, Teach. I'll get right to it.
It might be better if you had a more serious approach instead of being such a wise guy.
Wait a minute.
No, I told you what I think. Now I have other work to do.
You haven't heard what I think.
I don't care what you think, only about what you put on tape.
I'll decide what that is.
Now, look, Jake, don't argue. I can have you thrown out, you know.
You won't do that.
Now, have you seen the agreement Delaney signed with your producer?
Yes, I've read it.
Gives me final approval on everything shot. Final cut approval, I think you call it.
I'll talk to my producer.
Good, you do that. And remember, you can be replaced if I recommend it.
So now we're down to what this is really all about.
And
huh?
what's that?
You have it in for me because I'm a friend of Vicky's.
Well, that certainly doesn't endear you to me, but I'm professional enough to overlook it. My job is to troubleshoot this project.
You mean get McKinnon off the project, right?
Interpret it any way you like. I want to see new and better footage tomorrow.
You know, Lisa, you are everything I heard you were. And worse.
Now, Hialeah could be fine, except for those flamingos.
Oh, those flamingos. They are notoriously not fun.
They're pink.
You noticed that, too? Yes, they are pink, aren't they? There's no doubt about it. Very
Don't
pink.
you understand that the whole wedding will be pink, no matter what we wear?
Oh, yeah, and I hate pink. In fact, we gotta get rid of these pink flowers around here. Let's scratch Hialeah. No pink.
All right, now, wait a minute. Del Mar is a real
Del Mar.
possibility.
Del
No?
Mar. Nice spot, but the Pacific is so, what? What am I trying to say? Blue.
Endlessly
It is.
blue.
Blue.
Blue moon, I saw you standing alone.
No, wait a second. She wore blue velvet. Whoa.
Doing.
Well, you'd have to wear blue velvet.
No, I wouldn't. We're supposed to be picking a racetrack. Now, come on,
All
get
right.
serious.
There's Saratoga, there's Churchill Downs. Those are nice.
The question is, what track is really right for us?
No, honey, the question is, why are you walking me around and around? It's
All
getting
right,
me
all
dizzy.
right. What do you think Wally would like?
That's the question.
Oh, Wally would have loved all of this, don't you think? Can't you just see him planning one outrageous thing after another?
Taking little side bets on which couple would be the first to mess something up.
Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean yes?
You'll go for the double wedding?
Well, unless we can find another couple and make it a trifecta.
Good. Well, all right, now that's settled.
Well, we do need a time and a place, but those
Yeah,
are
it's later.
minor considerations.
Later, darling.
Yes, right now I need to start work on the bridal gowns.
Yes, you
Now, we talked about the ascot, remember?
We're going to get married at Ascot?
No, for the gowns.
You're getting them from England.
No.
No.
Cass, my darling.
Sounds like...
Why don't you go into the office? You work on the invoices or statements from the bank, and Nicole and I will talk about the things that obviously are confusing you.
Oh, I love it when you patronize me and put me down.
Well, you know, actually, Mitch would be more helpful right now than you are.
Ooh,
Yeah.
an ultimate put-down. Where is he, anyway?
He's on an assignment with Bravi. You know, everything got a little hectic in the last few weeks.
Well, things should slow down now that Marston is behind bars.
They're holding him in jail?
Well, I sure hope so. I mean, the guy is being charged with a dozen state and federal violations.
Oh, yeah, but couldn't he get out on bail?
Nicole, why are you so interested in what happens to Marston?
He was my friend once, remember?
You still have sympathetic feelings for him?
Not really. No, not after what he's done to Mac and his family.
Listen, you know, I don't get something here. Did he actually stage a fake murder of himself or what?
Sure he did. I just can't figure out why.
Well, when you find out, keep me posted. I'd like to use it in a novel sometime. Listen, what time is it anyway? Nicole, I have to go. I'm late. We can't talk about the dress right now. Later, I'll call you. Sure. So you two can go back to doing what you were doing before.
boy.
On second thought, maybe you shouldn't. And I'm glad you're back.
Thanks.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye. All right.
Bye.
Here. See you.
Why are you in your street clothes? You get all dressed up on me.
Oh, I had to put clothes on sometime, you know.
Well, you see, I had this special day planned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's centered around the bed. Surprise, surprise. A little wine, a little food, and a lot of making up for being apart from each other for so long.
Sounds lovely. But impossible.
What's up?
Yes, we have to talk about business.
Oh.
No, things are sinking around here fast.
All right, I'll look at the books, I promise you.
Well, you can't because Liz took them home with her yesterday.
Oh, great. They're going to come back in even worse shape.
No, she's very good at things like that.
Who told you that? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Liz told you that.
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, she did.
And you believed her.
So much so that I accepted her offer.
And what offer is that?
That she refinance us from her personal funds.
Oh, that's just great. Why didn't you make her a partner while you were at it?
I did.
Wait, what? Don't say I did and walk away from me like... Hey, Nicole!
Why don't we cool it for a couple of days, okay?
Cool it? What do you mean?
Let things get back to normal.
The way Mom is acting, that is an impossibility.
Your mother's been under a big strain, you know that.
Yeah, and that's over now.
Not until Mac goes back to work full-time, it isn't.
No, well, I'm not waiting weeks to see Josie again.
It won't take weeks, and don't push your mother. She can be stubborn, too.
Okay, then I'll talk to Mac and see what he knows.
Now, that's a good idea. Just give it a day or two.
Grandma, I am not just going to wait around here.
Don't you have classes to go to?
And I can't sit in those class listening to that stuff, wondering why Mom has it in for Josie.
I'm going over to take care of Allie this morning. Why don't you come with me?
No, there's something I have to do. Thank you anyway. Give her a big hug for me.
Okay. Big enough?
Okay. And Amanda.
Will do. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Well, it sounds as though Jake is really giving you a hard time.
Well, I'm trying not to let him know it.
Honey, you can't very well work things out if you don't level with each
Well, he
other.
won't level with me. And I'm stuck with him day after day and half the night if Delaney gets his way.
It's really that bad.
They won't take me off the project.
Well, is he at least talented?
It's not bad.
So, tell me, what's the real problem here?
Oh, I can't even look at him without thinking about Vicky.
Well, that's sort of what I thought it might be.
And he's so pig-headed and arrogant.
Well, is there any possibility you can just be taken off the project?
Not without quitting, and I'm not going to give him the satisfaction, or Vicky. Now, can we please just drop the subject?
Okay. I mean, I did come over here for a reason. It's something I'd like to talk to you about. But I just don't think the time is right.
Well, don't be silly. What is it?
I would like you to be my maid of honor.
Felicia?
Oh. Honey, now look, you don't have to give me an answer right now. I want you to know I've really debated about even bringing this subject up. I just feel like I'm so insensitive to even mention the word wedding. But I want you to know something. I can't think about even having this wedding if you're not there beside me.
Felicia, I'm a Grady. We survive. You keep telling me that.
Yes, you're right, I do.
I'll get over Jamie.
Oh, honey.
At least I'll try. Just wish I didn't miss him so much.
I know.
I should have just picked a different project. Then I could have shot what I wanted.
Steve has that much
Who
authority.
knows? Till we dream up this plan to keep her busy so she won't have
It's a
time for...
good plan.
It backfired,
Well,
Vicky.
but do you think she's undermining you just because you're friends with me?
How would you call
I
it?
don't know, maybe you're right, but can't you just live with it?
She is driving me nuts.
Well, deal with it just for me, please.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I'm gonna call my producer and tell him to put me on a different assignment.
I never thought you were a quitter, Jake.
I know when to cut my losses.
I'll make it up to you.
No, I am not gonna wait that long. You're gonna have to come up with a different plan, honey. I don't want to be in the same room with that person, much less work with her.
You're the one who came up with the plan in the first place.
So what? I'm not gonna risk my career on some stupid idea I came up with in the first place.
Come on, it'll just be for a week or two.
The way she wants to reshoot this thing could take months.
really won't, Jake. I mean, you're brighter than she is. You'll get by her.
Vicky, what are you doing?
Helping you make the first step. Your gracious apology to Miss Grady with all that famous McKinnon charm. Ooh, darling. I happen to know the number.
I'll bet.
Cass,
Good morning.
is Nicole here?
She had an appointment outside.
Oh, dear.
May I help you with something?
Well, no.
Well, I hate to have you waste a trip all the way out here, Liz.
Well, I have something I want to give to Nicole.
I'd be glad to see that she gets it.
I don't think I should entrust it to anyone but Nicole.
I would treat it as if it were gold, Liz.
Yes, you should.
Is it a letter?
I think I'll keep it and give it to Nicole.
It is gold, isn't it? Or the equivalent.
The cashier's check is agreed.
Yes. Nicole told me about your offer.
I'm a full partner in the firm.
Not yet, you're not.
Nicole agreed.
But I haven't.
You have to, Cass. I'm the only thing standing between you and bankruptcy.
Isn't that a little dramatic, Liz? The point is, I am back. I will see that the salon is back on its feet.
You're a lawyer. You're not a fashion expert.
I let Nicole handle that end of the business. I've been handling the business end.
Oh, I wouldn't boast about it. Have you taken a look at those books? They're quite confused.
I'll straighten them out in a day or two.
You don't have time, Cass. Mac needs you at Brava now.
Are you telling me how to run my business?
No, I'm just telling you I can spend spare time at the salon. Can you say that?
You have to stick your nose into everything, don't you, Liz? Can't you find anything else to occupy your time with?
No. I have no real family responsibilities now. Nicole is in somewhat the same situation. I'm very fond of her. Our friendship has meant a great deal to me.
Excuse me. Yes. Would you mind paging Dr. Jamie Frame? I'm his sister.
Oh.
He's not on break or anything, is he?
Oh, not that I know of, no. Oh, there he is now. Dr. Frank?
Amanda, what brings you here?
I came down to see you.
Really, what's up?
Something have to be up for me to come visit my brother?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to sound like that.
That's all right. Now, why haven't I seen you lately? I haven't seen you since Mac got cleared.
I'm working double shifts.
Jamie, you need some time for yourself.
No, that's the last thing I need right now.
Afraid you're gonna have to face your problems?
You know, I'm not interested in lectures, Amanda, if that's what you have in mind.
No, that's not why I'm here. Actually, I'm here to make a suggestion.
If it's about Vicky, I'm not interested in suggestions either.
Wait, just listen to me, please. I just think that it'd boost her morale if you would stop in and see her.
I have seen her a number of times.
Not in the past couple of days.
What, are you checking my visits now, too?
Why are you so angry?
You want to know? I'll tell you. This is not the first time Vicky has been pregnant, or claimed to be pregnant.
I know, she told me about that.
Oh, she did.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you, she's been very honest with me.
Well, she hasn't been honest with me, not until I dragged the truth out of her.
Look, what's in the past is in the past. The fact is, she's pregnant now.
Perhaps intentionally so.
You really believe that?
Well, since her phony pregnancy didn't split up Lisa and me, maybe she decided to try the real thing.
You used to trust people a lot more.
Now, will you stick with your friend across the hall a little bit longer, and you may lose trust in people, too.
Jamie, what you're saying is that you have no feelings for Vicky whatsoever.
Oh, sure I do. Concern about her health and that of my child. Plus a lot of anger and resentment.
And not much compassion.
I will not be married to someone for the rest of my life who I don't love. And the more you pressure me to do so, the more determined I will be to make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm argumentative? Me?
You never let me get a word in edgewise.
Oh, you get them in edgewise, slantwise, every other wise, thousands
I
of
don't
them.
care what you say. I don't care if you discuss it with Mac. I am going to be a partner.
Oh, yeah? Where is Mac, anyway? Where is he?
No idea. He asked me to come over here and work on his home files.
You said he'd be here.
You never listen. What I said was, I am going over to Max.
Oh, great. I wasted a trip all
Now, wait, I have to talk to you about Jason Frame.
Why? Are you buying into frame construction, too?
Oh, for heaven's sake, what are you talking about?
It's you, isn't it, you little devil? You're the one behind the whole takeover, aren't you? You're the one who's buying up all this Corey stock, aren't you? I should have guessed, Liz.
No, Matt asked me to dig up information about Jason Frame.
He did?
Yes. And the reason I'm asking you is, last week, Jason was bothering Nicole.
He was.
He kept asking where you were, talking about a Corey project.
And it's a good thing Nicole didn't know, isn't it?
What are you babbling about now?
I gotta get going, Liz.
No, wait,
See you later.
is Jason mixed up
Bye-bye,
in the
Liz.
Marston affair?
Hey, Matt, how you
I knew
doing?
Jason could be trusted. He's just like all the Frames.
I was out of line, and I apologize.
I'm always flying off the handle. I guess you'll just have to get used to it.
If you'll get used to me being a perfectionist,
As long as we can talk it out.
there is something we have to get clear between us.
Let's straighten it out right now.
I don't want to work with you.
Wait a second.
No, wait, let me finish. I don't want to, but I will. Delaney insists, and it's my job.
Whatever your reasons are, I want this project to be a success without sacrificing honesty about the subject.
I understand what you
A
want.
candid representation of the department. That's it, not a fluff piece.
I don't want any sugarcoating. I just can't accept a slanted report.
Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to put our minds together and work very, very hard.
I'll work hard, and I'll work long hours. You just give me an unbiased film. Excuse me.
Hi.
Jamie.
Jake.
Jamie.
Jake and I are discussing the documentary we're working on.
Oh, can I wait? I'd like to speak to Lisa alone.
Jamie, this isn't a good time.
Jake?
Stay where you are, Jake. We're not finished.
Look, the two of you guys look like you need to talk. I'll just wait outside, okay?
What do you want, Jamie?
Now that Mom and Mac are through their crisis with the Marston case, we can set our wedding date.
What did you say?
We can pick up where we were before all this trouble started.
Wait a minute. I returned my engagement ring, remember?
I brought it with me.
Well, you can just take it right back. In fact, give it to Vicky.
You know, that's a remark I wouldn't have expected from you.
Well, I've changed, thanks to you.
We can still work things out, Lisa.
No, what has to be worked out is you and Vicky and her baby. Have you resolved that? I thought not.
Lisa.
Now, there was a time, Jamie, when I would have done anything to be your wife. But that time is over. For both of us.
We love each other.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to spend my life fighting to be first place in yours.
You will always be first in mine.
No, that's impossible. There's Vicky and her baby. Marrying me is not going to change that. In fact, it'll just make it worse for all of us. Oh, hi, I'm glad you're here. Come on in. Look what I just got. I got these new clothes. I couldn't resist, and I know they're really big, but this one is my favorite. It has A, B, C. What's the matter? Nothing. Amanda, I'm your friend. I can tell when something's wrong with you. What is it? I saw Jamie. He still resents the pregnancy that you faked a while ago. I explained that to you. Why would he bring that up now?
I guess he was trying to explain to me why he's so indifferent to you.
Indifferent? He said he was indifferent?
No, not in so many words. Actually, I think he's too bitter to be indifferent.
All right, well, I can handle his bitterness, but and not indifference. No. If Jamie could just look at me like Sam looks at you, I wouldn't have to ask for anything else in my life.
Hang in there. It may happen.
Oh, right. Oh, hi, Vicky. Hello.
Mommy.
Hi, cutie.
Hey, I brought her back here because she got so hungry I thought she was going to start eating the falling leaves.
Did she have a bottle?
Well, she knocked it off with nothing flat. I brought her over to your apartment.
We found your note, and here we are. She's all yours.
Oh, can I get you anything? A cup of coffee, tea?
Oh, no, thanks, honey. I have to go.
No, are you sure? It'll just take me a minute.
Come on, Grandma.
Oh, you talked me into it. The tea would be great.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, here, honey. You have a good walk? Yeah. We have a good time. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Vicky's a fighter, isn't she?
Yeah, well, she's had to be.
Not many people could handle the spot she's in.
You mean deciding to have the baby?
Well, that. And going after what she wants.
Well, Vicky's a very strong person.
Bad times make you strong. Anybody can get through the easy ones.
Well, she's had her share of bad times, Grandma.
Well, they won't last forever. And having the baby will have its own rewards. I don't have to tell you that, do I?
No, not anymore.
I've raised your mother by myself. As hard as those years were, they were some of the best years for both of us.
Well, I still hope Vicky doesn't have to go through it all alone.
She's got a good friend right here, and right here.
That's not enough. She needs Jamie.
Jamie's in love with somebody else.
That could change.
Don't count on it.
Well, I still hope that Jamie and Vicky are together when the baby's born.
Hey, here we go. Sorry, I took so long. I'm spilling everywhere. Okay, here we go. Man, I'll switch to lemonade if I can hold Allie. Hey, come here, sweetie. Oh, wow, yes. Such a big girl. Hello. Yes, hello. Hi, sweetie. Oh, hello. Oh.
All of these have got to be put on computer.
As soon as I become computer literate, I can take care of that sort of thing.
Speaking of literate, why aren't you in school?
I skipped.
Hooky?
High school kids play hooky, college men skip.
Oh, thank you so much for the distinction.
I'm not in school because of what is happening with Mom and Mac.
Why, what's happening?
That's what I want to ask you. Why aren't either of them at Bravo today?
They're tied up. That's all I'm at liberty to say.
What are you at liberty to say?
Absolutely nothing.
That's weird. I mean, Mac is cleared of the indictment. Mom's happy, everyone's happy. And yet...
And yet?
It doesn't make sense.
What?
Marston's murder. Why he would set it up like that.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
You know, Aunt Liz, I think it has something to do with the frames.
What makes you think that?
Well, Mom just forbids me to go over there.
That's sound advice.
You know, she never really, liked it before, but now she's dead set against it.
Your mother may have good reason, Matthew.
And what are those reasons?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You know more what's going on around this place than anybody.
Not this time.
Okay, then why were you yelling those things about Jason Frame at Cass when I walked in here?
Because sometimes he just needs to be shouted at.
And do the Frames deserve the accusations you were shouting?
They deserve worse, believe me. All the pain they have caused Matt and Rachel over all these years.
Really?
Starting with Stephen, who couldn't make up his mind between your mother and my niece, and then Willis tried to steal Steve's business when it was rightfully Jamie's.
Jamie let Jason have it.
Yes, and Jason will use it as a cover for something illegal. You can count on that.
You really got it in for those
Janice
people.
Frame, she's the worst of all. She took Mac right away from Rachel.
Did what?
She managed to marry Mac all the while she was having an affair with Mitch Blake behind his back. Matthew, don't pay any... I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you talk to Liz?
Yes, I talked to Liz.
Were you nice?
I'm always nice to Liz.
Well, good, then it's all settled.
No, it's not all settled. Why didn't you consult with me before making her a partner in our company?
Cass, we needed the cash to keep our heads above water, and Liz is a trusted friend.
Liz is a busybody.
No, she only wants to help me. I mean.
Yeah, sure. Well, I resent finding out about it after the fact. I mean, we are equal partners, right?
Yes. But you seem to have more important things to do these days.
Nicole, I told you that was slowing down. Mac is off the hook.
I'm back.
Felicia.
Hi.
No, Mitch, you're a reasonable person. Will you talk some sense into this woman, please?
No. There's no time for that right now.
Let's make time, all right?
No, guys, come on. We have plans to make.
Oh, Felicia's right. I mean, double weddings take 4 times the planning.
Right.
Champagne, Mitch? Give me that bottle.
You know, what is this with the double wedding?
I guess maybe I didn't tell you. Oh, isn't it fabulous? The 4 of us are going to say our vows together. Don't you love it?
Like anything, as long as it means that we're scrapping this racetrack idea. Wait a second, scrapping it?
Never.
It's a great idea, Mitch.
One.
Yeah, I never realized there were so many people that are willing to make absolute idiots out of their own wedding.
Very good, Nicole. You know, this guy never likes to admit when he's changed his mind. He loves the idea now, don't you? Oh, you see, I told you he did. So, why don't we make a toast?
Oh, good idea. Here, hold this.
Right.
I'll go get the glasses.
Now,
all right?
we've got to hurry, you guys. I really do have dinner reservations, and I don't want to be late.
All right. Okay, Mitch, glass. Cass. All right, who's going to be the toaster?
Why don't we all be a toaster?
Okay.
Okay, why don't you go first?
Okay. Here's to partnerships.
Oh, I knew he'd see it my way.
I never said that
Okay, next. Here's to keeping Cass away from the betting windows long enough to say I do.
Good luck.
Good idea. Good idea. Mitch, your turn.
To the 3 of you. You're all wonderful people, but unfortunately, you're out of your minds.
You're here. He's cute, isn't he? How about to Cass and Nicole? That you should go upstairs, change your clothes so we can get to dinner and not be late.
Okay, let's go
Okay,
change
thanks.
and talk.
No, I can't talk and change at the same time.
Right, we'll be right back.
You want to talk?
Do I want to talk?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about why you keep changing your mind about this wedding every single day?
Yeah. Maybe we should talk.
So that will be Monday at 1:30 with Dr. Levin.
That's right.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Jamie,
Hi, Marley.
I'm glad I ran into you.
I'm in a rush, Marley.
I just have a couple of things to say.
What's the point, Marley?
It'll just take a couple of minutes.
Why? So you can put pressure on me, too?
No, Jamie, all I wanted to say is that a child can strengthen a relationship.
Sometimes it can make it worse.
Well, maybe you'll feel differently about Victoria once she has the child.
I don't think so, because I don't want to feel differently about her.
You know, you're very lucky.
What do you mean?
Jake and I envy you a lot.
Why?
Because you're able to have a child, and we're not.
I'm sorry, Marley. I didn't know.
As a matter of fact, that's why I'm here today. I haven't been able to conceive.
Fertility test?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Marley, I have a colleague of mine who's a specialist in fertility. If you'd like another opinion, I can arrange that for you.
Hi.
I'll talk to Jake about it. We'll get back with you. Thank you.
Okay, just let me know.
What are you 2 guys talking about?
Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing to me.
I have to see a patient. Take care, Marley.
I appreciate it, Jamie. Thank you.
What was that all about?
Oh, Jamie and I were just talking.
I could see that.
He's not all that bad of a guy, you know.
What were you telling him?
I was telling him that you and I want to have a child.
Did you tell him that we can?
He recommended a fertility specialist.
So you did.
He's a doctor, Jake.
Did you also tell him that I'm the one with the problem?
Calm down. No, I did not.
Did you?
I told him that we both have a problem.
Oh, great. Now he can run around Bay City and tell everybody.
He would not do that, Jake. He wants to help us.
I don't want help from a guy who got Vicky pregnant and then turned his back on her. You understand? Is the coast clear? Are you alone?
Not for long. My mom and Uncle Jason will be back any minute.
Okay, I won't stay long.
What if she catches us?
She won't.
She doesn't let me see you anymore, Matt.
Did she tell you why?
No, there's no talking to her.
They can't do this to us!
Matthew, what can we do?
Gonna let them do this to us. Whatever happened between our families in the past is not gonna keep you and me apart.
You mean our families?
I just found out about your aunts and uncles.
Which aunts and uncles?
Jamie's father, Stephen, and Willis and Janice.
I never knew any of them.
Not even Janice?
Matthew, why are you asking about her?
Because she and my father, Mitch, had an affair before I was born. See, that's what all this trouble is, Josie. Between the Coreys and the Frames.
I was wondering why my mom and Uncle Jason never talked about her.
I don't know what it's all about, but I'm gonna find out.
Matthew, maybe you shouldn't.
No. See, we are not going to pay for mistakes they made when they were young.
Matthew, how are you going to find out about it anyway?
First, I'm gonna talk to Mitch.
What if he doesn't want to talk?
Oh. He's always talked to me about anything. He'll talk some sense into my mom. You'll see.
So, are you having second thoughts about marrying me?
No. I'm not having second thoughts about marrying you, and I never will. It's just that this idea of a wedding at a racetrack gives me bad feelings.
Why? You keep telling me that, and I just don't know why. I mean, you're an adventurous kind of a guy. You certainly don't stand on convention.
It's just that the track stirs up a lot of memories that I've put to rest.
Memories of gambling?
Of gambling, yeah. I mean, you think Cass is a gambler? Do you know what a player is? I was a player.
You never told me that.
Well, because I put it all behind me.
You know, you should have told me that before. Before I got started and got so deep into the planning of this wedding.
Well, it's not just that. There's more to it. There's a lot more to it.
Honey, those are the things that you should be talking to me about.
I told you about Janice Frey.
Yes. Just like I told you about the romances that I've had.
Well, this wasn't just romance.
What does that mean?
Well, Janice was obsessed with playing the horses, among other things, and I went along with it, like I went along with a lot of other things that she did.
Okay. People do that when they love one another.
Yeah, when it's healthy, but this wasn't healthy, to put it mildly.
Look, if you don't want to talk about this right now, I would understand that. You
No,
really
I
don't have to.
No, I don't mind. It's just that a lot of ideas originated at the racetrack. I mean, the idea, for example, of what we were going to do when we came into the big money.
Right. Well, that's pretty usual, isn't it?
It's just that when the big money didn't happen, she came up with other ideas. For example, she ended up going after Mac, and I ended up with Rachel.
What are you saying? Are you saying that still having an affair with Janice Frey?
Well, there's more to it than that, but yeah, that's what happened.
I see.
I know that this is all in the past. And I know that, I mean, it's like it's unreal. It's like it never happened.
But it did happen, didn't it?
Yeah, but I put it all behind me now.
It's over with. Janice is dead. And you're certainly not the same Mitch Blake.
No, I'm not. It's just that the memories don't die easily.
It's okay. I'm going to help you. We're going to take all those ghosts from the racetrack and from everywhere else. And we're going to get rid of them. As bride and groom. Okay. Just you and me. Together. Okay.
I am glad you're home.
I thought you were working, Jake.
Well, I took a break. I thought I'd better come by and tell you the good news.
All right, what's going on?
First of all, you don't have to worry about Lisa and myself anymore. We're getting along just fine. I'm stopping by later to go over some new footage.
Oh, that's a relief.
Not that it's going to be a picnic to work with.
We'll make it a picnic, okay?
But that's not what I came over here to talk to you about.
Oh?
In fact, what I came over here to talk to you about is far more important than how I get along with Lisa.
What?
Jamie came by Lisa's apartment when I was there.
Man, I thought he wasn't going to see her anymore.
Wait till you hear this. He asked her to set a wedding date.
I thought you had good news.
I do. She turned him down flat.
Catch the Saturday Six Pack, Saturday nights at 6. Your only place for SoapNet originals.